I'm Zane Clodfelter, and this is Otters TV. Preston Leinenbach alongside, and disappointing, I think, is the word of the night for Game 2 of the Frontier League Division Series on Wednesday night at Bosse Field. An opportunity for Evansville to kind of get back in the series, tie things up. The last 2 years, Evansville had faced 1-0 deficits in the FLDS. In 2016, it was against Joliet. Evansville ended up winning Game 2 here at Bosse Field and won the next two to go on to the FLCS. Last year, lost Game 1 to Schaumburg, ended up winning Game number 2 here before losing 2 in Schaumburg and not getting to a Game 5. Thought maybe we were going to see that kind of play out again, but it just clearly was not meant to be.
Yeah, not meant to be. Otters, give them credit, they quickly responded after falling behind 2-0 in that first inning. Responding with 3 runs, taking a 3-2 lead, but a big 5-run fourth. The difference here tonight, including bases clearing or bases loaded walk, and then a bases clearing triple by Roman Collins in that inning, just pretty much put the nail in the coffin early on.
Man, it really did. So yeah, the final score was 8-4. Both teams had 9 hits, so Evansville didn't improve the win total there, but a bases clearing triple, Preston. Like,
Yeah.
you're trying to like keep that hope, and then when that kind of just fell right inside that.
The wind came out saying.
Yeah, it did, and just the atmosphere in the ballpark that was here, it kind of went away.
It did, because you recall there was that obviously the 3-run second inning for the Otters, and then there was also that great strikeout and then pickoff behind the base runner by Whiting to Castro that also kind of provided some energy to the crowd. But like I said, that 4th inning just kind of quieted everything down.
No, so Tyler Beardsley only pitched 3 2/3 innings before running into trouble. He gave up 7 earned runs off 6 hits. I'm acting like I don't know. I have the sheet right here. That's what it says. 7 earned runs. So just a really tough night. But then you look at the bullpen after that. Cable comes in, gives up a run, but then Thompson and Harris at least kept him in it.
Shutout innings.
Yes.
Yeah, pair of strikeouts for each as well. And I think that was huge, especially for Thompson, because now it's back-to-back outings for him, going back to his last relief outing in Normal, where he had a good appearance, because there was a couple games there, especially that last homestand, where he was one of the guys who kind of got hit by the bug, where nobody could throw strikes. So he was one of those guys, but again, he was now put to get back-to-back good appearances for the Otters.
It's now time for the Otters positive report. J.J. Gould did have a 2 RBI double, so that was a positive. We talked about the bullpen.
Whiting had the double that almost cleared the fence, but not quite.
Could have been a 3-run homer. And how many times since Brant Whiting got to Evansville have we seen a high fly ball? How many times was Sam Jelinek pumped when he would see a high fly ball going to right field?
I mean, like I did tonight.
No, Sam would get into that home run call, then realize, oh man, the right fielder is chasing it. It's still in play. So just bad luck there.
Yeah, bad luck. I mean, at first off the bat, I didn't think he was going to quite carry, and then it just kind of kept going and going. And I thought this might sneak over, and it just didn't hit off the top of the yellow fencing, which made it kind of hard to see for us from our vantage point. But I mean, he still drove in a run at least.
I'm not being sarcastic. No, I'm not being sarcastic. One more positive.
What, passive aggressive?
No, okay. Yeah, Jacob Luke said I was passive aggressive. Only person still to tell me that. One more positive. The Otters aren't eliminated. So, yeah, it's a 2-0 deficit.
And going on the road, again, it's a tough hole, down 2-0 in the series, but if the Otters can build off the confidence they got from that last road trip to finish the season, they can do it. I mean, they swept Gateway. They picked up 2 big wins at Normal, who, again, was kind of the West Division Otters' Achilles heel this year, it felt like, with the exception of River City. But when Normal came to town in the regular season, it felt like Normal had the Otters' number, and Evansville able to go to their place. So, again, it's just building it off of what the Otters can take away from that last road trip, I think.
Can I rain on your parade? I mean, we're supposed to get here in God's country over the weekend, which is a good thing. They're going out to Pennsylvania. We're supposed to get the remnants of Tropical Storm Gordon, which is unfortunate for me and my Crimson and Cream watching duties on Saturday. So I'm going to rain. Washington is not Gateway.
No.
So, yeah, 5-1 the last road trip. It would be great, maybe fewer distractions. And the biggest thing is they have Thomas Dorminey, who, he'll pitch a possible Game 5. And yeah, he didn't look that dominant, but was still really, I think Alex Nicely, like, you know how Alex Nicely always would pitch around all those base runners?
Austin Nicely.
What did I say?
Alex. Which brings me back to what I was going to say, though.
Sorry, Alex.
Evansville.
Or Austin.
Austin Nicely still slated to probably pitch at some point in this series. He's had good back-to-back starts going back over the weekend and last week at Gateway. And there's obviously the chance that you mentioned Thomas Horny. Well, there's definitely a chance Randy Wynn pitches again. And let's face it, I don't think he was quite 100% last night on the mound because he kind of just ran into a wall, it felt like, last night in Game 1. Only 67 pitches, so he should be fresh to go if he gets that chance to go again.
Austin Nicely, Austin Nicely, Austin Nicely. That way, in case there are home games back at Bosse Field, once you get back from the road trip, I won't mess that up. See, Alex Bush and...
That's still Austin Bush.
Is there anything else in this box score, Preston? Because this could... I mean, what else? Is there anything else? I mean, you mentioned Collins went, 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs, 2 runs. I've been up since 6 a.m. Yeah, and Carlos Castro...
I mean, the thing that I can notice, again, it never really, I guess, strung together in terms of the offense, but at least now that we saw some hits from the rest of the lineup here tonight. Remember, last night it was only 3 guys. Yeah,
so Ryan Long got a base hit. Travis Harrison, I kind of singled them out. I didn't mean to. They're both great guys, great baseball players, just had a bad game. So, yeah, they came through in the clutch, but just the timely hitting not there, and then the big inning, which has been the Otters' problem. So, here's the situation. No home games now, guaranteed. They're on the road. Preston Leinenbach is going to make the trip, hopefully not drive all the way to Pennsylvania, put your stuff in the hotel room, and then have a Game 3 and then come back. Hopefully you have enough time to maybe put your socks in the hotel drawers. Do they still have those?
I mean, they have drawers, but I just keep everything in my bag.
You don't like kind of sprawl out in the hotel room?
No, because when I pack up, I want to be packed up quickly out.
Preston's very efficient. So Games 3...
Organized and efficient, that would be correct.
See, real quick, the worst thing about this is we still have to technically say Game 4 and 5 are necessary because we didn't win. So that's a... But Game 3 is necessary. That is Friday night. That is at 6:05 Central Time. That's 7:05 Eastern Time. Preston Leinenbach will be the Vince Scully of the Evansville Otters doing the game by himself.
Nowhere close to Vince Scully.
Well, I mean, you're all that we got, so we kind of just have to take what we have.
I miss Vince Scully calling Dodgers games, so.
I do too. At least Mike Shannon still has the cards, though. So yeah, Preston's going to be there for as long as the Otters stay in Washington. Could be 1 day, could be 3 days, and then who knows what happens. We do encourage everybody to keep watching Otters TV. We do have a bunch of interviews and stuff. EvansvilleOtters.com will keep you all updated on the potentials of FLDS here, but we're not going to count our Budweisers before they're poured. You got to win Game 3 first. And so that's what they're going to try to do. If not, it's still been, I think, a hell of a ride.
It's been a crazy up and down year. But the finish has been pretty strong, I would say.
You're telling me. You're telling me. So, he's Preston Leinenbach. Thanks to Donovan. And I'm Zane Clodfelter. Thanks for watching.